Let's face it, everybody's got 2 cents and everybody's got 2 minutes. So here's my 2 cents in under 2 minutes. Hey, Grant Cardone here, New York Times best-selling author. I was recently speaking at Google, and at the end of this presentation, I was doing a 10X presentation to their sales department in New York. And at the end of the presentation, a gentleman in the room during the Q&A asked me a very interesting question. He said, "Do you seem like a very confident, self-assured person? How do you have this kind of confidence?" And it really hit me, like I hadn't been asked that question in a long time, and it reminded me that, I was presenting in a way that appeared confident and self-assured, and that the person asking the question actually doesn't know whether I'm confident and self-assured. You don't know. See, it was his perception of me, not the reality. So I basically wrote this article about 5 tips to handle insecurity, and I want to share them with you right now. The number one thing you need to know about fear, doubt, and insecurity is this. Most important thing, everyone has them. Everyone experiences them. It's not like, oh my gosh, I'm so vulnerable and so weak and I'm so insecure. Dude, everybody has it. I don't care. There are 3 or 4 or 5 people maybe over the entire history of the world that haven't experienced fear, insecurity, and doubt. The rest of us are normal. Okay, I have it all the time. I have fear, insecurity, and doubt constantly, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I'm going to handle those in the next 4 steps. The first thing I want you to know is this. It's common. Everybody experiences it. Nobody's beyond it. It doesn't make you bad or weak, okay? You don't need medication for it, okay? It's normal. Number 2, fill your calendar up. A trick I play with myself not to deal with fear is I fill my calendar. I pack it so tight. I'm literally starving fear because fear needs time. If you jam your calendar, no white space on the calendar, you'll starve fear. Fear lives on time, okay? Number 3, you want to use the fear. Look, whatever I'm scared of doing, I do it as quickly as possible, okay? I actually look for things each day that I'm scared to do. The things that I don't want to do the most, the call that I don't want to make, the visit I don't want to do, the letter I don't want to send out, the email those things are the first things on my list. I literally use fear like a trampoline. I want to jump into it and hope I get some bounce out of it. 4th thing I want you to do is start going beyond your comfort zones. You got to get outside your comfort zone. 90% of people want to be comfortable. I want to feel good. I want to do what feel good. That's how we end up with, big slurpy drinks with too much sugar in them, and you shoot drugs in your arm, you smoke weed, you go out with a girl or a guy that you know they're no good for you, but you want to feel so good. Successful people don't want to feel good. They want to feel great. Successful people don't want to be comfortable. They want luxury. You see the difference? Do what you're uncomfortable doing. The way to get luxury is to be uncomfortable, not to seek comfort. Get off the lazy boy. A lazy boy is for comfort, okay? You got to get into activity. Do the things you're uncomfortable with. Go places where you're uncomfortable. Visit people you don't know yet. Get out of your comfort zones. The last thing I want you to do, number 5, is I want you to multiply times 10. I talk about it in the 10X rule. Everything you think you need to do, multiply times 10, okay? You dream this high, multiply times 10 and raise it way up. 10X everything, okay? Do it as fast as you possibly can. Know that fear and doubt are normal. They're normal. 10X your activities to where you're like bing, 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 bing. When everybody else quit, you're still bing, 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 and you're still taking action. When the next 2 guys drop off, you're still hitting it, okay? The first 2 guys did 20 things, you do 200, last man standing. It's a rule in the marketplace. Last man standing. Think in terms of actions, not action. There is no one action that you can do that is so unbelievable that it would make a difference. You can't tell me one action. Hit 1 home run, nobody will pay attention to you. Hit 100 home runs and the world will pay attention. There's my 5 steps for self-doubt and insecurity. Use them.